This guys, this unboxing that we got here, I'm very excited for. I really am. I mean, you've seen in one of my previous ones I had me a Grail figure, which was me Crow. This one for me is another figure that really was, the head sculpt on it is so amazingly brilliant that this became another Grail-like figure for us, and they're bloody expensive to pick up. I mean, really beyond expensive. You know, you can't. I've never seen anyone going until I managed to pick this one up for what I would say under 350, between 350, and sometimes you're seeing them going for over 500 quid, and I still see them for going up for over 500 quid. This one I managed to pick up at an absolute bloody bargain. For me, it was a bargain. It was still expensive, you know, don't get me wrong. It was still an expensive buy, but for me it was a bargain buy.
Is this the real life? Is this just fantasy? Caught in a landslide, no escape from reality.
I paid £271, that was including the shipping, to get this thing through to us. So should get this one out. I know that's not going to be much help just yet, but the back of it, obviously you can see, lets you know it's from the Guardians of the Galaxy. Yeah, and that's the back of it. There's the side of it, which has the, make it look like it's like a cassette player type thing. Again, when you're stating that it's from Guardians of the Galaxy, the top of it looks really cool. The bottom of it, but here we go. There you go, guys. That's who we have got. I know I'm late to the game. Yeah, compared to most of you guys, I'm late to the game with this one, but I certainly wasn't willing to pay out too heavy of a price, and obviously at the time I didn't have the money. Now I have a little bit of money, so I decided it was time to get this thing. So inside cover, that's what it looks like. Yeah, sweet as. And of course, to put the cover upside down, so I need to turn him around again. There he is in his wrapping. Let's just see if I can get this initial one off quite easily. Show you the guy himself. Oh man, just look at him. Just look at how wicked he looks there. Yeah, this is just a guy I was really after getting for a while. You know, Yondu, he's just absolutely amazing. Yeah, you can see got a couple of spare wrist pegs there, which is cool. Got quite a number of different hands, which we'll go through soon when I get it all out. Fists, hopefully gripping fists there as well. We have the little guy himself, which I will show you better close-ups of once I get them all out. And I'll take some of the stuff out of here so I can have a proper look at it, and I will switch back on once I've got them out and got them sorted, guys, so just bear with me 2 minutes. I mean, first off, guys, just look at this head sculpt. You know that. Get it to focus. That is just one incredibly beautiful head sculpt. That is the character to a T. Look at the beauty of his coat. The hands are done fantastically. The level of detail that's in this is just phenomenal. It really is. It's a beautiful, beautiful character, beautiful, beautiful look to it. I can't wait to get him in with these colours and get him posed. He's going to be the first character I've got. He's going to be the first character I've got from the Guardians of the Galaxy. He's really the only character that I'm like 100% bothered with. I mean, it would be nice to get some of the others because they do look great as well, and to have a few of them together would be ideal. But at the moment, this is the guy that I was after first and foremost, and he just looks phenomenal. The actual jacket in certain places inside of here does have wire in it to make it so you can bend it and put it in nice positions. The front bit don't, which seems a bit of a shame because it would be nice to have so you can like bend the front bit into certain positions and it'll stay there, but the back ends of it does, so that's okay. Inside, like the side pieces here has the wire in it, but he looks amazing. And of course, what else you'll get with it is your sets of hands. Obviously, he already has a couple of the hands already on there, but the level of detail in the hands is just incredible. I mean, you can see the veins and everything in the hands. It's just totally amazing what they've done with it and how well they've made it look. The fact that it's the blue colour is spot on. Got this little fella here. Just look at how good he looks. Angry like he's just about to attack somebody. Spot on. You have the first of the arrows, which just absolutely is wicked amount of detail in them. Just an unbelievably good amount of detail to them. And of course you have this arrow, which is the arrow that has the actual sort of what you class, I don't know, like a vapor trail type thing to it. And again, the level of detail in it is just beautiful. And then you have the other bits to the vapor trail that you can put together. They've got a little sort of, there's no sort of bend that will stay in that shape, but it certainly is bendy, so you've got no worries about it sort of hopefully snapping too much. And then of course you've got his base, which I'm hoping I won't have to use so much, but at least you've got one if I need it. I'm hoping I won't be able to use it. I'm hoping you'll have no difficulty stand whatsoever, but I guess we'll sharp find that out in a moment. So, but honestly, guys, I'm well happy. Even though you say it's not cheap, at £271, it's cheaper than what I've seen them before, and I'm sort of happy enough to get them at that price. He now is the most expensive one I've spent money on, but I dare say he is well worth it. And I'm now going to sort of stand him up and put him together and show you what he looks like. And here he is now, in all of his glory. Standing up on his own perfectly well, which is great. Just look at how fantastic he is, man. And that's just with the one bit of his head sculpt in. We do obviously have, get across and bring it across here and show you. Oh, very easy. You have the other head sculpt there, goes in as well. depending on which one you'd prefer to have in there. I'll show you what the other one looks like now. So, boom. There's what it looks like with this other one in. Man, oh man, this feels good. No matter which one you have in, this character is just phenomenally beautiful. Definitely one of my top, if not the top character I've got. I'd say it's got to be a toss-up between him and the Crow, because they were both ones that I really love. But if you're going off detail-wise, then this guy's got to just pick the post for the amount of detail that's went into him. Yeah, because obviously with the Crow, it's mainly just like a black style uniform with a whited out face. Yeah, and he looks great. But when you look at this one, the level of detail that's had to go into this, into the coats, into the he's basically arrow and all that type of stuff, it really does sort of set him apart, of making him the slightly better looking one. But I've got to say, they're both fucking amazing, and I just can't wait to get this guy in a D12 and on display. It's just, which headpiece do I have in? This one or the small one? I really don't know. I really don't know. I've got no idea how I'll end up deciding it. Maybe put in the comments which you think is the better one. Maybe that'll help us decide eventually on which one I'll stick with. But that is just amazing. I absolutely love it a bit. I love it a bit. It is well worth the money I spent on him, even though it was a lot of money. I could have paid way more for him, but I was lucky. I got a pretty much a damn good bargain off eBay, strangely enough. And I'm always on there, I'm always checking. But there we go, guys. I'm going to put him in the D12 and show you what he looks like in the D12 unit. There we go, guys. There he is in his new home on the top shelf. I'm going to have to get some lights, because I mean, it's only about, I think it's just about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. We're already in the man cave. It's starting to darken up a bit, so I need to get some good lights in here. There he is in the D12. If you want to see the rest of them and see a proper video on what I've got my man cave looking like, because I've literally just had to move my Wesley Snipes blade out of there, because that's where he was stood, and put him across into that one with me Neo. But if you want to see what the rest of them look like and what I've got the D12 set up like at the moment, then just let us know in the comments below, and I'm quite willing to do a video on that. And show you what my man cave's looking like right now. Man, I'm going to enjoy seeing this guy in here. I'm just definitely going to have to get some D12 lights. So if you guys got any suggestions on where I can get some cheap, in the UK this is, because I live in the UK, get some cheap, good D12 lighting, that would make these look brilliant. Please feel free to put it in the comments below and let us know where you picked yours up from, and where I can probably look at what's the best options. I've been looking at the idea of getting the IKEA ones, but I have heard a few people mention that they're not that great for it, and that there's better options out there. So if you can let us know in the comments below, that would be ideal. At least that way it'll save us messing around and doing it wrong. I'll use your expertise in these fields and hopefully get it right. There we go, guys. Thanks very much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I'm now going to stick on my PS4 Pro and have myself a bit play on Battlefield 5. Thanks for watching, guys. This is me and Yondu. Over out. Catch you later, guys. Hey.
Bad Wolf. The Big Bad Wolf.